Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Birushana in Chapter 8 of Nordatsune's Route, and we are about to meet our super sexy hot brother for the first time. Low-key hoping there is some, weird, oh my god, my brother's gorgeous, weird, awkward, uncomfortable moment. It would have been so much funnier if we bumped into him, and we're like, oh, this man's kind of hot. Like... But she hasn't said that about anybody. You know what I mean? She hasn't been like, wow, he's good looking. She's just been like, whatever the whole time. So I kind of appreciate that about her. She's like, I'm going to kick your ass. And absolutely is not recognizing the hot boys around her. So good on her for that. But it would make it extremely awkward and kind of hilarious if she were like, my brother's fine. Wait, what? Like, because, you know, we're gonna date him. So I just feel like, let's make it awkward now, right? Anyway. About time we get to meet our fucking brother. So, here we go. After that, I was led to the camp and had an audience with my brother without a moment to rest. Excuse me. We were ushered into the camp. The generals were all lined up in a row, and then my eyes met with the man sitting before me. Oh my god, look at him in his outfit. Holy shit. Nice. This must be Yoritomo Minamoto, my brother. So, here, Spacey. A low, dignified voice struck my ears. I hurriedly sat down in front of my brother and bowed my head low. Yeah, I don't really think the Irish accent is a low, dignified voice, but you know, it always works though. He was the only one. I'm sorry. I'm really not, though. It's fun. Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Spacey Minamoto. I heard from Lord Takatsuna that you've raised an army. I've come with my vassals from Oshu. I've longed to meet you, brother. And now, meeting you here today, it feels like a dream come true. Brother? Oh my god! And that's the CG we get of it. We're just like, look up into this. Hi. Stop it. Oh, yeah. I looked up to see him there. He merely glared down at me with a cold, harsh gaze. Oh god, is our brother gonna be... Is that our brother gonna be that one? Yeah. Okay. I need someone to be kind of a bitch. Alrighty. I didn't feel any warmth or joy coming from him. No hint that he was at all happy to finally meet me after all these years. Again, though, I'm curious. Does he know you're his sister? And he's just cool with the whole... Or does he... I don't know. My brother just looked at me with emotionless eyes, judging me, calculating my worth to him. I kind of feel like it would make more sense if he didn't even know that his brother was his sister. You know what I mean? Because then otherwise... you know what I mean? Like, especially if Shungen's like, I'm the only one that knows your secret. Obviously, I feel like aside from the monks there, I feel like they had to know, you know? But then I'm assuming that means our brother didn't even know. They were like, oh yeah, your dad's girlfriend or your stepmom, whatever. Yeah, your brother? And even our mother lied about it to everyone. Because, I mean, you know, otherwise I feel like it would have gotten out if Shungen wasn't and monk guy. Lord is it Kakunichi? Was that his name? If they were, the only two. Because, the monk's not going to say fucking shit, right? That's, part of their monk duties, I suppose. But, if anybody else knew, somehow, somewhere, someone would have slipped up. So, I'm going to guess he doesn't. And that just makes it so much more interesting. Anyway. What a cold gaze. It's like he doesn't care about seeing me at all. My heart, which had been soaring with joy, fell into despair in a flash. Why have you come here? What? Was it just to see my face? Or join my ranks and fight? Kind of both. Not knowing what he meant, I was puzzled. Do you suspect, brother, that I'm not ready to fight? Just as Sir Kagetoke suspected? In that case, I'd better choose my words carefully. To fight, of course. I've practiced all these years in order to save the people from suffering and to retaliate against the Heike. I'm ready for battle. Please allow me to join your ranks. You're the one that sent for me. I feel like that would have been, she's being so diplomatic about it, but I would have been like, did you or did you not fucking send for me? And now you're judging me and, like, questioning me showing up? Bitch, what the fuck? You want to go now? I'll kick your ass. Take a little bit of Noritsune, okay? We'll take a little page from his book. The Sassy Attitude. We're going to need to steal a little bit. And then later, when we're having a little gossip sesh with him, we're going to be like, oh my god, I took a page out of your book. And I told him, like, what the fuck? You're the one who called? And it was like, so cool. We need a little bit of Noritsune in us, I'm just saying. I bowed my head. My brother looked at me for a while and then finally spoke. Good. Then, I'll allow you to enter. Do your best for the sake of the Genji. Thank you. I promise to be of great use to you in the days to come. In his route, that's going to be highly inappropriate. But you're welcome. Or have that. Even though he allowed me to join his ranks, I didn't feel any change or warmth in his demeanor. Perhaps he doesn't trust me because he's never met me before? I felt a sharp pain in my chest. Brother... I shot him a longing glance, but he wasn't even looking at me anymore. The conversation was over. Well, let's begin the strategy meeting. It'd be so funny if he's like, yeah, strategy meeting, and then later he like hugs you like, oh my god, my little brother, I'm so excited. And you're like, wait, what? I kind of want him to be cold and distant, though. You know, I kind of like it when they're like that. You know, somebody needs to be the asshole in this round. I mean, like, Tomomori's going to be just like the psychopath, you know? It's going to be a little bit of a, like, he's just like a calculating evil mastermind over there. Like, I'm just saying, you know? Sexy villain. But, like, someone's got to be kind of like the cold, like, you. Which Yasuhiro was, but we can't have him. So, like, somebody in this route's got to be like that. We got so many good little cupcakes up in here, you know? Even Noritsune is supposed to be a bad guy, but he's kind of a good little muffin, isn't he? You know? So, with the generals gathered, a strategy for tomorrow's battle was formulated. I can't afford to be seen as a burden on everyone here. I have to find a way to be useful. Any movement on the Heike side? It's been a few days since I set up camp on the other side of the river, but it looks like they're just watching us for now. The army there's under the command of Tsunemasa Taira. I don't think he's clever enough to have hidden his movements. Tsunemasa Taira. Tsunemori Taira's eldest son, nephew of Kiyomori. Okay, so Kiyomori has Norimori and Tsunemori, I'm guessing, at least brothers. Okay, we've never met Tsunemori, but... In addition, we've received information that Shigehira Taira is stationed there too, but I believe it'd be wise to strike first. Oh, Shigehira's gonna die, isn't he? I'm just saying, there's gonna be... Noritsune's not gonna die in this route because it's his route. Doesn't mean, like, our brother can't die. Doesn't mean Shigehira can't die. I was really glad Tomomori's not there because I feel like he might die. I don't need that happening, but I'm just saying, some of these side characters, and possibly some of our love interests, are gonna fucking die in these routes because that's how these games go. So just be prepared. I'm also saying that for me, so... I see. Tsunemasa is Noritsune's cousin. Though he hasn't fought in many battles before, I'm sure he's quite skilled. Come to think of it, Lord Spacey, what experience do you have in war? My ears suddenly perked up when I heard Sir Kagatoke bring up my name. Considering the fact that I was born at the end of the last one, and there hasn't been one since, I'm gonna go with none, motherfucker! She's gonna be polite, but I really wish there was, like, a sass option. Sir, this will be my first battle. I've been trained with a sword, but... I see. Then might I suggest you take this opportunity to gain some experience? Sure. I see. What exactly did you have in mind? What do you think, my lord? Why not give your brother a place of honor on the battlefield? An excellent idea. Are you sending me... Wait, are you setting me up here? Bro, what the fuck? For this battle, we'll use a surprise attack to outsmart the enemy by deploying one small unit to flank and distract them. So you're using me as bait, basically. Spacey, you'll lead that unit. Okay! You're like, first day on the job. Okay. Such an important role? For me? heard me when I said this is my first battle, right? I feel like they're expecting you to fail. They're like, yeah, they'll go, and then people will be focused on them, and then it's fine. They're just, oh my god, they're like, you're the frontline people, you're disposable. Oh no. Well, this is an important role that'll help determine the outcome of the battle. It'll also be the most dangerous. Can you do it? Again, I'm not sure if you're saying this because you trust me, or you're just setting me up to die because you think I'm disposable. Not really sure. My brother stared at me with his cold, piercing gaze. I mean, we're gonna do it and we're gonna kick motherfucking ass because they don't know I've got a fucking dragon demon inside of me. Again, I'm just keep going with it, so. I was momentarily at a loss for words. I mean, like, her eyes changed, her pupils changed, and she was, like, she had fire around her. There's some kind of weird shit going on, all I'm saying. I won't gain my brother's trust by backing down now. Leave it to me. We'll make sure to live up to your expectations. I'll hold you to it. Sir. No backing out now. Well, I came here to prove myself as a Genji after all. A cold shiver ran through my body. I wonder if he was aware of my determination. My brother's face still showed no signs of emotion whatsoever. Just before dawn. With the surprise attack scheduled to begin shortly, a small contingent of us lined the marshy area along the river. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. We just have to get through the mission my brother gave us. Okay, well, whoever's with us right now is probably not going to die right now. It's going to be later at the end when the big battle, like, I don't think, we're only in chapter 8. Nobody can die yet. It's unbelievable Lord Yoritomo would give us such a dangerous mission for our first battle. Yeah, I kind of, it's like, I really feel like they're testing to see if we're useful, and if we all die, they're like, yeah, whatevs. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure. I feel like this is just a test, and they're not too concerned. I don't know. But Shungen, if you think about it, perhaps this is a sign of his high expectations for us. Yeah, or he thinks we're going to be useless and we're good cannon fodder. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anyway, fear not. I, Benkei, shall protect my lord. And that's right. I'll fight to my dying breath to keep you safe. Let's not anybody go dying right now, please, thanks. Thanks, Benkei and Shungen. I'm counting on you both. But, like, not to die, though. And don't forget my brother and I here too, Lord First Name. I had to do it. It's so funny. We're going into battle to possibly die, and the game's like, Lord First Name. Oh my god. I wonder if you didn't change it, if it would still say first name. You know what I mean? Fuck that coding up. Oh, Tim, what the fuck? That one's funny. Exactly. We'll show you just what Oshu samurai are capable of. I already know what you're capable of, guys. I've fought with you before, but, like, still. Right. Thank you both as well. So reassuring to have you with us, too. All right, everyone. Let's make it through this together. Seriously? Nobody's allowed to die. I don't want you to die at all, but especially not right now. We're not even there. We're still in chapter 8. We still have, like, 4 more chapters. We totally have 4.5, basically, I would think. The 5 of us looked at each other and nodded. I mean, he's sending my whole entire crew out to die. I really think we're just cannon fodder and they don't think we're going to make it. And then we're going to come back and they're going to be like, I didn't think you'd make it. Yeah, fuck you! Got a dragon in me. How the hell that happened, I don't know. I'm curious about this. What a good group of friends. With them by my side, I have nothing to fear. I knew that as long as we stuck together, we'd be able to make it through this battle. Then? What? No, not then. Finally, the battle began. First, we crossed silently across the river and approached the Heike camp. Then, following my brother's orders, we set fire to various parts of the camp. The flames spread, quickly enveloping the Heike camp in a sea of flames. Whoa! Fire! Fire! A fire? Where the hell did that come from? The Heike soldiers, who had been flushed out by the flames, rushed out of the camp. Here we go! That was Benkei, in case you know. A surprise attack! The Genji are attacking! Everyone hurry up and get ready! How many of them are there? There was like 4. They'd all been asleep when we attacked. The Heike camp quickly descended into chaos as we rushed in. I mean, I just really don't think in the midst of war, is there like, you're like, yeah, sure, we're fine. It's nighttime. No one's going to do it. Oh, yeah. No, this is like the best time for a sneak attack. I'm just saying. Attack at night and use the fire and darkness to confuse them. This was my brother's plan and our aim. Ah! Ooh! I think we just killed this guy. You think? I think. Yep. And that one too. Keep up this momentum. We gotta focus on reducing their numbers. Don't get caught in the fire and stick together. Keep an eye out for counterattacks. Got it. Ha! Come on. Them rushing about. It's so funny. What kind of weapon's that? Ugh! I love how they're just whipping through really fast. You! Ah! And then they just dip away. Pew, pew, pew. Come on. Let's go, Shungen. Right. Everyone attack together. And the 5 of us slaughter like a fuck ton. And they're like, we did not expect you to... Wow. We're like, yeah. Oh! Yeah, we need reinforcements. Call for reinforcements. Benkei was clearly in his element, but Shungen was also no stranger to dispatching enemies quickly. Thanks to their hard work, it looks like we're on track. We might just pull this off after all. Oh, I feel like thinking like that is something bad's gonna happen now. Sir, the main force will be here soon. Let's hurry and find the General Tsunemasa. Right, let's move further into their camp. I walked deeper and deeper into the enemy camp, wielding my sword against the rush of oncoming enemies. I will crush all those who stand in my way! Yes, you will. Stay back! Oh, okay, because you asked nice. Ah! Ah! Oh, never mind. Yeah! I lied, sorry. Shit! Archers! Fire your arrows! Yeah. What? He managed to cut down all the arrows? You can't win! Now tell me, where's the general? I'll never tell! Die! That was the lamest, but it's funny. Their voices aren't important. As I flicked back the weapon of the defending soldier, I saw a figure in armor hiding in a nearby tent. Are you Tsunemasa Taira? Well, what does that matter? I mean, he's dressed like one. We no longer have a shot at victory! Everyone retreat! Fall back! Hey! Retreat! We've been ordered to retreat! It's no use! Let's get the hell out of here! From there, it was all a blur. The enemy soldiers quickly stampeded out of the base, sending dirt and dust flying through the air. What a mess. I can't even see Tsunemasa anymore. What happened? They're running. It wasn't much of a fight. Benkei sounds disappointed. My guess is their morale was low to begin with, and the surprise attack caused them to simply collapse. I think you might be right about that, Suganobu. Lord Spacey, did you find the general? Coward fucking ran. No, he got away. I wouldn't say he got away. That coward ran. But it wouldn't be right to attack fleeing soldiers. There's no point in pursuing them anymore. Although we weren't able to capture or defeat the general, I hope we lived up to my brother's expectations. Oh, yeah, no, someone's gonna give you shit because you didn't catch him. Like, really? Did you want me to chase him down and slit his throat as he was running cowardly away? Brave Sir Robin. I think we've done quite well. Not bad for your first battle. I'm sure you'll be well commended for your work. Let's head back, shall we? I kind of feel like because they're all proud and we all feel good about ourselves, we're gonna get, like, reamed. Good idea. It really was disappointing, though. Looking at him, it was hard to believe that Tsunemasa was a Heike general. He's not anything like Noritsune, that's for sure. Noritsune would never have turned and run like that. I like how she's just, like, so admiring this fucking man that's, like, supposed to be her enemy. If it was Noritsune... And then she's pining! She's like... Oh, girl. I murmured to myself quietly as the sky's morning glow began to fade in, radiating from the distant horizon. I just love the fact that she is pining over him. She doesn't realize it. Thus, the battle at the Fuji River came to an end. Yet, with 5 people. Oh. I was like, what the fuck? Why are we going to... I hit the X button instead of the A button. Ooh, my hand must have, like, slipped up on my controller, like, while I wasn't paying attention. Like, oh my god, that's weird. The result was a great victory for the Genji. The Heike lost most of the troops they had gathered, and Tsunemasa fled back to Kyoto. I still wasn't sure if my efforts in the battle had lived up to my brother's expectations of me. But soon after, I began to be treated like a real member of the Genji clan. I'm gonna guess that's a yes, but I kinda wanted him to tell me he was proud of me. On top of that, the major defeat of the Heike clan at the Fuji River sent a tremor through the world. The once overconfident and arrogant Heike soon realized the gravity of the situation. Well, maybe don't send a whiny little bitch in to do a real man's job. I'm just saying. Like, well, where was Shigehira? Like, he was fucking there and he didn't even bother to come out? Like, Kiyomori was furious that his army had suffered such an ignominious? What the hell? Anyway, defeat. So he created another army to strike at Yoritomo. But then... Kyoto, Rokuhara. No. How ominous. How terribly ominous. Indeed, not only the major defeat at Fuji River, but I've heard that Genji from Kiso, Yoshinaka, has also been unstoppable. Fuji River Battle. On October 20th, 1180, the Battle of Fuji River was fought on the shore of present-day Fuji City in the lower reaches of the Fuji River. I feel like that's obviously a battle that probably happened. We've lived too long in peace. Surely this spells the end of our prosperity. Don't say that. We'll find a way somehow. We have to. They're posh assholes, so they got the posh asshole voices. Do you even believe that? Oh, why did this have to happen now of all times? Buffy, however will we get to the country club? Anyway. Why did Lord Kiyomori have to die now? Oh, he's dead? The sudden and unexpected death of the leader of the Heike family, Lord Kiyomori, threw the family into a state of chaos. Oh no. Oh, was boyfriend in charge now? Oh no. Not Noritsune, but I mean Tomomori. I heard it was a fever. Strangest thing though, nobody else in the palace seems to have fallen ill. Oh my god, did someone murder him? Tomomori, did you murder your dad? I kind of would suspect. There are whispers in the town that it was a punishment sent down from the Buddha. But what will become of the Heike now that Lord Kiyomori is gone? Can anyone truly take his place? Oh no. Oh no. Everyone's in quite a somber mood, aren't they? Well, it's no wonder, is it? Everyone was counting on Father. Oh, okay. See, I feel like Tomomori would be the one like, I'll do it! And he's like, like, but if we have time to be sad, we have time to be sending out an army to defeat our enemies? No. I mean, if we just sit around here moping, Yoshinaka or Yoritomo will invade the capital. Heartless as ever, Shigehira. Ah, sister. Sister. Ever since we played Taisho Alice, I can't say sister without it sounding kind of sinister. I'm just saying, sister. Instead of, sister. We can say brother. Brother. Oh, brother. But we can't say sister without making it slightly, like, sinister. I don't know. I just haven't been able to do it. Tokuko, I didn't know you came back. But of course. Heartbreaking, isn't it? I heard he was in so much pain at the end. I feel like she poisoned her father. Oh, wait. Wasn't she getting all, like, shady and oh, she poisoned her dad. She totally fucking did. Oh, girl. Not even our prayers could save him. How terrible. You're that guy, huh? Thoughts and prayers. That's gonna save you. Okay, sure. Thanks. Father. Well, what's done is done. What are we going to do now, Uncle? Now that Father's gone, who's going to organize our defenses? Honestly, I think you or maybe one of your brothers are the only people up to the task. Yes, indeed. We're running out of qualified generals. Why is Tomomori just staring at me with those eyes right now? Everybody else is looking at each other, and he's just staring at us. I'm like reading the text, and I just look up, and for a moment when it was just taking a while to come up, and I'm like, why is he just staring at me? I mean, I like it, but I'm slightly intimidated. Like, why? Stop! Stop intimidating me with those eyes. Anyway. Everyone, come quickly! Quiet down. What is it? I'm sorry, sir, but he's returned! Who? Oh, for a second I was like, how did he come back from the dead? Okay, never mind. Oh, no, Noritsune, you can't. No, sweetie. Oh, I know, we're in a battle, but it hurts my soul. I know we need the epic battle with you, but, like, how are we gonna, like, kiss and make up later? It's just, I don't understand how this is gonna work. Noritsune! What's he doing here? How should I know? I thought he renounced his ties to the Heike. What a surprise. Whoa, is that really you? It's been a while, man. Noritsune, I can't believe you'd show your face here. Have you already forgotten how you disobeyed my father? No? Then tell me, just what are you doing here? Is she like the eldest sister? Because, like, I feel like she is very like, how dare you show your face? And meanwhile, Shigehira and Tomomori over there are just like, interesting. Like, when I left, I realized I'm inseparable from this house. I tried to live on my own, but that was impossible. I realize now I have no choice but to share the fate of this house. No, sweetie. We're gonna have to ask our brother to forgive you because we love you. And that's why I've come back. The capital's empty and all the signs of life and luxury of our old life are gone. However, it doesn't matter to me. I'm a warrior. You expect me to accept that? You think just because my father is dead that you can waltz right back into this house? Yeah, that's right. Oh no, somebody else. It was the Heike. Never mind. I saw Heike and I just got confused for a second. Yeah, that's right. You left the Heike. You can't just return whenever you want. You've been disowned by this household. There's no place for you here anymore. Everyone, please wait. What you say is true, but after the death of my brother, we have precious few friends left. I'm just saying, don't be slapping away like helping hands. Are we really ready to turn away one who offers to help us? Noritsune, come on now, man. Father. This is a time of hardship for the Heike. Your return might be the only light in the midst of these dark times. Are we gonna have to pretend to kill him and then he's gonna have to... Like, how is this gonna work? It would make sense if it was in some other route, but, like, this is his romance route. How is this gonna work? I'm very curious how they're gonna play this, so... With that in mind, I urge you to work with us to restore the Heike to their former glory. Oh, she is mad! It's rude to stare, Tokuko. I, for one, think Noritsune should be welcomed back with open arms. It's only rational. You know, I just cannot wait to see what you have in store for us, because you were just so, like, shady over there, like, watching shit happen, and like, interesting, and like, all hell's gonna break loose with you, isn't it? You're just so gorgeous and stoic and statuesque back there, just like, interesting, okay, yes, interesting. Calculating, and like, at some point, the psycho's coming loose, and it's gonna, I don't know, I'm a little afraid of you, but I love you so much, but I'm definitely afraid of you. Like, he's very intimidating. Lord Tomomori, you too? Well, he's right, isn't he? We're gonna be fighting the Genji from here on out, and we don't have enough generals to spare. I mean, Shigehira, like, lets his freak flag fly. We know what a psychopath he is. Tomomori hides it. So that's scary, I'm just saying. After what happened at the Fuji River, I don't think now's the time to be turning away competent generals. After all, what would have happened yesterday if Noritsune was leading the battle? Oh, we would have had an epic motherfucking battle with him. We were like, damn it, he wouldn't have run away. Right. Well, that's true. Fuji River? In an attempt to defeat Yoritomo, we fought a battle on the Fuji River in Tsuruga Province with Tsunemasa leading the troops. Fuji River in Suruga Province, with Tsunemasa leading the troops. That was just a lot of words at once. Anyway. The result was a disastrous defeat for the Heike thanks to that Shanao. I heard he's calling himself Spacey now. He took us completely by surprise. Our men scrambled away with their tails between their legs. But look, he looks so... Look at him! Look at his face! Look at Tomomori's face! He's like... Our fucking men ran away, man. There is something about his face. He's like... Shit is interesting. I love it. Like, the prior scene... Wait, okay, hold on. Let's go back for a second. I want you to watch his fucking face. He goes kind of, like, angry to, like, isn't that funny? Yeah, look, see, he looks a little upset right now when he's talking about the whole battle. He's like, we fought this battle and Tsunemasa was leading them, and he kind of just he has, like, a little intensity in his eyebrows. Like, okay, this is the facts. And then he's like, the result was disastrous. And then, like, whatever. But, like, his face is a little... It's not even angry, but he still has, like, this, like, I'm a very serious face on. And then he goes here and he's like, he took us completely by surprise. Like, he's just so... He finds this so funny. He is so messed up. He's like, it's kind of interesting that he kicked our ass. I enjoy this. Like, he enjoys the fuckery that's happening. And I love it. But that just tells you he's a little bit of a psycho deep down underneath. Like, Sugehiro doesn't fucking deny that he's a fucking psycho, but Tomomori's over here like, I'm just pretending my cool facade, and inside he's just churning away at psycho in there. Like, man. You think he'd be angry, everyone's like, whatever, and he's over there like, interesting. I just love it. I just love that they chose this look at it. Plus, look at how precious he looks. You're like, he looks so sweet and nice. He's gonna stab me. Probably. I see. If he was our opponent, it makes sense that Tsunemasa collapsed. So you've already headed to the battlefield, eh? What is it, Noritsune? Nothing? So that means Spacey's our main threat? He's like, fuck yeah. So turned on right now. I don't know if I'd say that. Isn't Yoshinaka the one with all the momentum? He's raised an army in Kiso and quickly defeated our attacking armies. If his ranks swell further, it could be a real problem. Yoritomo and Spacey are still less powerful than Yoshinaka. I believe Yoshinaka to be the biggest threat to us. Ha! You underestimate my demon-possessed ass, or whatever is happening. I'm sorry, I don't know. Dragon. Look, I'm still going with it until you prove me otherwise. We saw that little thing. There's something happening. Why it's never been brought up again? It's just going to unravel at the end, I guess. But Noritsune, this is the current state of our army. If you truly wish to rejoin the Heike, why not strike out at Yoshinaka? I ask you this not as a father, but as a samurai. I ask you to use all you've learned for the sake of this clan. Please. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm going after Spacey. I would love it if he just said that right now. They're both just sitting there. I understand. When I left, I swore I'd never come back. But yet I have returned. It only makes sense that you'd all be upset. Now that I'm back, I promise to deliver results. I'll take down Yoshinaka with my own two hands. He's like, and then I'll battle Spacey. Well, I think our cousin's gonna go down. Sorry, Yoshinaka. 1 month later. Well, Noritsune, how are the war preparations going? Tomomori, what do you want? Tomomori, who just sits there and looks pretty. Nothing. It's been a while since you've been back. I just wanted to chat with you, that's all. He has got so many things up his motherfucking sleeves. Look, his hand's in his sleeve. He's holding so much shit up there. Ever since you returned to Kyoto, you've been holed up in your estate. You haven't even bothered to show up for family events. I've been ordered into battle, and I've been busy trying to prepare our troops for war. Besides, those family events are just people performing songs and dances in memory of your father, who I still fucking hate. Now's not the time for such things. How can they not see that? Disciplined as ever. However, no matter how hard you work, you'll never stop the sun from setting. You mean to say you think the Heike will fall? We all fall. Someday. He is, like, just crazy. Like, he's just, like, instead of being like, I mean, yeah, we're all gonna die, but, like, instead of being like, he's just like, oh, someday we'll fall. It'll be interesting to find out. Like, are you so bored with your rich boy life that you are just, like, reveling in it? It's so weird. I kind of love him, though. But surely you think so too, don't you? After seeing all the things you saw on your journey outside of Kyoto. You know, don't you? The sun's already begun to set for the Heike. Tamamori's not wrong. I too felt the same way. He's like, I really don't give a shit. I'm just gonna kick Spacey's ass. That's all I want. Indeed, you're right. The Heike have fallen. I don't see how we'll ever be able to return to the lives we had before. Yes, the others know it too. And that's why they're all desperate to distract themselves. It's why they dance and sing and eat themselves to excess, all while claiming to prepare for war. Pitiful fools. I wonder, why would someone such as you, someone who's seen the truth of the wider world, why would you come back? See, Tomomori is like so fucking smart. He knows some shit. You asked me something similar when I left. So I did. Well, why then? Because I understand my destiny. Your destiny? To perish with the Heike? No. That's not it. You're tangled up with Spacey again, aren't you? Tomomori's face is like, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? He's my rival and he's accepted his fate. He's chosen to fight. Your rival? Tomomori is like, you totally want to do this, guy. Like, Tomomori is not falling for this bullshit. Instead of running away and cursing my name, I too decided to bear my fate and face the consequences of my name. And then, when the time comes, I'll face him. Tomori's like, there is like so much more to this, bro. Like, dude. Like, you can tell by the look on his face. Me too, Noritsune. Someday I want to match the determination you showed me in coming all the way up here to find me. But in the end, that just can't happen. In the end, we can't escape our blood. We can't escape the fate of the Genji and the Heike. Let's fight, Noritsune, as we had originally planned to do, as Genji and Heike. Noritsune, I am your rival, the one you wish to defeat. Can't we just leave it there? If he challenges me as a member of the Genji clan, I'll face him as Noritsune of the Heike. And if he doesn't want to fight and instead he wants to make out, totally cool with that too. Wait, did I say that out loud? And then, when we clash, I'll stand proud against him. I bet you want to stand proud against him. Tomomori's not having any of this bullshit. That night, we separated in Hirazumi. When Spacey told me his decision, I too made up my mind. Me carrying the weight of my fate and Spacey carrying the weight of his, that's how we'll settle things. I see. So that's why you came back. I feel like Tomomori's over there like, bullshit, dude. But like, okay. Stay in the closet as long as you need to, okay? Yeah. That answer your question? Well, I must say, I'm quite surprised. I had no idea you felt so strongly about this fight. About the fight. I feel like there should have been a pause there. Either way, you've become a real man in the time that you were away. No doubt if the ladies of court and the Shirabiyoshi saw you now, and they'd not shy away from you. Shirabiyoshi, oh yeah, that's the banquet hall ladies. Okay, yeah. Huh? Sheesh, you're the same as ever. What are you talking about? Quit joking around. He's over there sweating like, what? No, I'm only into Spacey. I feel like Tomomori's over there like, I feel like he just said that on purpose, like, oh yeah, all the ladies would fawn over you watching him, and he's over there like, what? Nuh-uh. And he's like, mm-hmm, just like I thought. Tomomori knows. Oh my god, exactly. Tomomori's too smart for his own good. Oh, I'm quite serious, and yet, I see, it's Spacey, isn't it? To have changed your outlook so drastically, to have captured you so... I must say I'm quite curious about that one. Tomomori's like, huh? What's this guy got that makes you want him so bad? Gonna have to figure it out. Tomomori just slowly wanting us because other people do and not understanding why. They must be quite enchanting. Captured me? What are you talking about? Why would you say that? I love this because that's exactly what it is. And Tomomori's like, you're like in love with this guy. Like, dude. Look at his face. Oh God. Why, anyone who heard you talk that way would think the same thing. What? You speak so passionately. It's almost as if you're in love with Spacey. I love this so much. What? Don't be silly. That's ridiculous. Absolutely in love with us. And even before he, like, was... Is Spacey actually a girl? But I love the fact that Tomomori has no clue and is over here like, you're like in love with Spacey, aren't you? Again. Noritsune's like, what? I'm not... I feel like Tomomori's known since the very beginning because he's like, you're gonna chase Spacey down? Or Shana at the time, right? Noritsune's like, yeah, I'm gonna kick his ass! And Tomomori's over there like, I'm suspicious of your reasonings, but okay. I'm only joking. Sure you are. He knows. Tomomori fucking knows. Listen, if that's all you gotta say, I'd appreciate it if you went home. Like I said, I'm busy. People are quite fascinating, aren't they? I'm quite curious to see how things turn out between you and Spacey. I love Tomomori so much. I should hope I survive this war to see what happens. I hope you survive too, just because you're beautiful and I can't watch you die. It'll be like Tomomori and this person, and just don't show it to me. Why does he care? Ugh, he only thinks about himself. Actually, he's thinking about, well, I mean, like, yeah, but okay. He's thinking about your happiness with Spacey. He basically put it in your head that you're in love with me. Not long after that, Noritsune left Kyoto with a large army. He was headed for Hokuriku? Hokuriku? Anyway, with the purpose of subduing Yoshinaka, who had raised an army in Kiso. I feel like Yoshinaka's about to die. Because, like, Noritsune's not, so. Everyone listen up! Purpose of this attack is to strike at the Genji spreading through the Hokuriku region. Hokuriku region? Anyway, let's not stay here too long. I can't say that. We worked day in and day out to suppress Yoshinaka's supporters, and now it's time to take out his main force. Do not be intimidated. Even if he has the momentum, we have the numbers to stop him. This game is so good. As long as I, Noritsune, stand, the Heike will not be defeated. Lord Noritsune! That's right, we have Lord Noritsune on our side. We can't lose. We're not going to let him have his way anymore. Let's go take him out. I kind of, like, I don't want my cousin to fall because he seemed, like, really cool. I like him. But, like, Noritsune is not going to die, so, like, whatever. I think our cousin's going to have to die. Ah! And thus our cousin died. Sorry, bro. So this is our enemy. Yoshinaka can blow him out of the water. The Heike are all a bunch of weaklings who've forgotten how to fight. We'll get this settled in no time. Except for Noritsune, so yeah. I have a feeling you're not going to like his fighting, but... Let's go, Kanehira! Drive at him hard! Let's show these aristocratic samurai just what they're up against! Right! Yeah! They all sound scared, but that's okay. They're shaking. Maybe it's shaking with rage and determination. We can take these guys! We can't lose! It's interesting that she showed this battle, though. Hey, what's up? They seem different. They're moving too fast! Hold the line and push back! Now, fire! There's too many of them! Arrows! Watch out for arrows! Hold the line! We can't let them split us up! Keep pushing! Keep them within the range of our archers! Anyone who can follow me, come! We'll form an attack group and wipe out the rest of them. Right, let's go, everyone! Follow Noritsune! Noritsune and her cousin are gonna have an epic battle, and I hate to say it, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're probably gonna die right now. Hey, what the hell is this? These guys are different from anything we've faced before. Lord Yoshinaka, the line's in disarray! Our attack force is falling apart! If we're surrounded, we'll be shot by their archers, and if we flee, we'll be killed by the enemy cavalry! Damn it! Why is this happening? Why? Because Noritsune's desperate to get to me, so you're gonna have to die, sweetie. Sorry. I'm sorry. I kind of liked you. Bye, cuz. It's alright. I guess some generals have spines after all. Guess I started celebrating a bit too early. Yeah, all troops fall back! Fall back! Oh, that's dizzying. Oh, the enemy is... They're retreating! Ooh, we did it! We won! Finally! We finally won! And it's all thanks to Lord Noritsune! I mean, finally won. That's really sad. With a punch to the nose like that, Yoshinaka's gonna have to retreat back to Kiso. Whacked him with a rolled-up newspaper. I mean, I'm sad that, like, my side and my cousin kind of had to fall back, but, like, I'm proud of Noritsune because he's our boyfriend. You know, it's a really weird place to be. But, however, we can't let him get control of Hokuriku again. Hokuriku. Anyway, we gotta take out his remaining allies here. In remarkable fashion, the Heike army led by Noritsune continued their attacks on generals who had sided with Yoshinaka. His achievements and activities became widely known, and Noritsune's prestige in the Heike family grew. This is so sad, though. I mean, I'm proud of him, but at the same time, it's sad for us. And then... Kamakura. The army led by Noritsune has defeated Sir Yoshinaka of Shinano. Indeed. He seems to be the most talented of the Heike generals. However, it seems that Sir Yoshinaka is not yet defeated. He seems to be struggling in Hokuriku to turn the Heike back again. Hokuriku and Shinano, both are closer to the capital than Kamakura. The Heike are using Kyoto as a base and are striking out at the various Genji-affiliated armies around the land. As soon as I heard those words, a glimpse of my brother appeared in my mind. That must be why my brother's working to consolidate his gains in Kamakura to create his own stronghold. After our win at Fuji River, I thought we were going to quickly attack the capital after, but... Some of the other generals thought so too. They figured we could use the momentum from our victory to end the war quickly. However, Lord Yoritomo elected to return to Kamakura and fortify our gains. Either way, it's still too early to say who is right. Look, I'm just saying we could have easily won this if we hadn't let Noritsune go and then been like, you need to go and fight against me! That was probably dumb. I'm not saying letting him die was a good idea, because, like, we love him and all, right? We're in love with the man, but I would have been like, listen, here's the thing. I'm letting you go, but, like, we're going to have to kick your family's ass. So this is where you have to decide. Are you going to go run off into the ether and hide, and then eventually I'll find you, and we'll kick each other's asses, and it'll be cool? Or, like, are you going to go... I mean, like, we did the noble thing, I guess. Like, I'm a noble samurai, and it would only be right if we fought each other on the battlefield. But also, like... Think about the people you just let die because you let him go and basically pushed him to go back to his family and do this. I'm just saying! You know, maybe not the brightest decision. Sure, you're gonna feel better about, like, fighting with him later, but I just feel like it wasn't a good decision for all the people that he's killed now. I mean, war sucks, but, like, if you were like, I could let this person go, and then we will have an epic battle and it'll be worthy of me, or I could not let this person go, and then we'll easily win and less people will die. I'm just thinking maybe not let that person... Look, it's just me, but whatever. You know, her pride as a warrior is, like, more important than her intelligence, I guess, right now. Like, I'm just saying! Like, Anyway. I suppose so. Well, all we can do is follow my brother's orders. And now that I've been given an estate of my own, my job is to stay sharp and wait for my next orders. Good idea. I'd be happy to train with you if you like. Oh, yes, please. Still, it's strange to know that out there, Noritsune's fighting hard against the Genji and Shinano. He really is doing a lot to help the Heike in the war. Can't say I'm surprised. He really has returned. We can't lose. I feel like we can't lose. Well, can't say I'm surprised. He really has returned, and we can't lose. I feel like all of those are good, but, like, can't say I'm surprised. Okay, never mind. Can't say I'm surprised. I'd yet to meet Sir Yoshinaka, but I had heard he was a man of great valor. It was a shame the Genji were being driven back in the Hokuriku region by the Heike, but can't say I'm surprised, Noritsune. With Noritsune's skill and ability, the fact that Sir Yoshinaka had not been completely wiped out seemed lucky. Noritsune is going to war while bearing the Heike name. He intends to fulfill his promise to me after all. This is just the weirdest, like, I don't, okay. Even though we're on opposite sides, we're still fighting with the same determination. Thinking about it that way, I can't help but feel reassured. How strange. I just don't understand how we're gonna get the romance out of this when it's like, I mean, the romance is there, like, and it's kind of cute, but like, how are we gonna end happily ever after with him when we're on opposite sides? And he kind of almost had a change of heart and like, fuck that, I don't want to be tied to this name. And then we're like, no, go back and fight me to the death. And he's like, all right. And then, like, how strange indeed. Then sooner or later we'll meet on the battlefield, and when we do, we'll each give it all we've got. Thinking of the upcoming final battle with Noritsune, I lowered my eyes. Yeah, because you're like, I love him, and I'm going to have to kill him, or he's going to kill me. Later that day, I was summoned by my brother. Spacey, I want you to go to Hokuriku. There, the Genji and Heike have fought to a stalemate. I want you to go, link up with Sir Yoshinaka, and drive the Heike out. Oh, here's my battle with Noritsune. You want me to aid Sir Yoshinaka? Although we're both Genji, we and the Shinano Genji are different. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call them our friends. What if Noritsune and the Heike defeat Sir Yoshinaka? He'll turn his attention here. We must avoid that at all costs. Now go. Show me what you did at Fuji River was not just luck. Okay, hotness. As you wish, hot brother. brother. I wonder what this tension was that filled my body. Was it normal to be filled with such excitement to fight a rival? You're still with tension, you're excited to fight a rival, but also to see your boyfriend again. Either way, it seemed as though the opportunity for a showdown between Noritsune and I came sooner than expected. Which is odd, because we still have 4 more chapters. Well, that's all. Takatsuna, come here. Yes! I like how they do question marks, like we don't know it's Takatsuna because he just says his name. Anyway. Excuse me! Oh, why hello, Lord Spacey! Long time no see! Hello, Takatsuna. You seem to be doing well. Takatsuna will accompany you. You're inexperienced in warfare. He'll be there to chaperone you. But he's like 12. I see. In other words, my brother still doesn't trust me. But you trust this kid! Who's also never seen war, I'm sure. Because he's like my age, if not a little bit younger. So like, definitely not alive during the war, so. Guess all we did in the previous battle still wasn't enough. I quickly shook off those thoughts and turned my attention back to Takatsuna. I'm glad to hear you'll be joining us. I'll be counting on you, Takatsuna. Indeed. By the way, no need for formalities. Don't think of me as a chaperone. Just think of me as a member of the team. Yeah, you're also like 12, so like, yeah, okay. Well then, Lord Yoritomo, expect good news from Hokuriku in the coming days. Hokuriku is so hard to say, I don't know why. See that I do. Despite my brother's stern tone, Takatsuna is as cheerful as ever. But Takatsuna's right. I shouldn't be upset he's coming along. My brother just wants to make sure I get back safe. No, he wants to make sure you don't disappoint him. I don't think he gives a crap if you get back safe, but whatever. I made a silent promise to myself that I'd exceed my brother's expectations and help the Genji win this war. I feel like we probably will, because I feel like we're on the... Otherwise, we'd all die. You know what I mean? And all our friends can't die. Then, after discussing specifics and making final arrangements, I left my brother's estate the following morning. I'll be there soon. Wait for me, Noritsune. So weird. I wondered how I would feel standing in front of him again. Even as we left for war, I still didn't know. Chapter 9. Woo! We're almost to the end of his route then. I have played so much of this game, like, in the last few days. A few days after leaving Kamakura, I reached the camp on the border between Kaga and Echu. Anyway, to meet Sir Yoshinaka. Wow, can't say his name. So you're Spacey. This is the first time we met, right? That's right. I'm Spacey Kuro Minamoto. I never thought Yoritomo would send me reinforcements, let alone his own brother. I heard you were pretty impressive at Fuji River. Even the guys in Kiso heard about what you did. Still, I didn't suspect you'd have such a feminine form. Are you really as powerful as they say? They're both Shungen's over there like, Well, I guess you'll just have to watch and see for yourself. Either way, I'm here on my brother's orders to lead the reinforcements. I look forward to doing my duty and bring forth great success in this campaign. Huh. Well, you certainly got away with words. Spacey, me and you are cousins, but my father, Yoshitaka, was killed by your father, Yoshitomo. Yoshikata. Sorry, Yoshikata was killed by Yoshitomo. Oh, I didn't... never mind, sorry. So although we may be related by blood, you know that you and I have a history. Normally, I wouldn't want to join forces with Yoritomo, but situation is what it is. I've heard that the war with the Heike has been fought to a stalemate, and now both of our forces are engaged in a standoff between Mount Tonami and Kurikara Pass. Kurikara Pass, mountain pass located on the border of what's present-day Toyama and Ishikawa prefectures. Mount Tonami. Wait. Oh. That's another part of Mount Tonami. Okay. Mountainous region located on the border of present-day Toyama and Ishikawa prefecture. Didn't we just... Oh, no, that's... Oh. Kurikawa Pass is what we read first. Okay, I got very confused there for a second. Wow, never mind. Yeah, we were doing a good job pushing them back till that Noritsune Taira came along. Even though he's an enemy, I gotta admit, that kid's got some moves. We're like... Did you just blush? No! Gasp a little. The Heike have an army of about 100,000. The lead general is Tsunemasa Taira, with Noritsune acting as second in command. Tsunemasa's kind of fucking useless. I'm just saying. We proved that. Why is Noritsune only second? I've also heard they're looking to increase their troops here. We win and we might be able to prevent that. A win here is vital. All this is to say, I got bigger problems than avenging my dad. I'll take all the help I can get now. Cool. Do your best and try not to get in my way. Don't screw this up for Shinano Genji. Got it? Yes, sir. Everyone's underestimating me. After getting all that off his chest, Sir Yoshinaka left in a huff. He's brave and crude. A terrible combination. Not only that, did you hear the way he disrespected our lord? To think we came all the way here to help him. Oh, Benkei. Such a good boy. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Besides, we're both Genji after all. Let's just do our best. And more importantly, he's given us permission to enter the battle. We've got to figure out a plan of attack right away. He said the Heike men number 100,000, and that's quite a lot. And we only have about 50,000 on our side. We'll be toast if we fight them head on. But if their superiority in numbers has made them overconfident, there may still be a way. I wouldn't count on it. The Heike are being led by Noritsune. He knows better than to rely on numbers alone. After muttering that to myself, I felt everyone's gaze upon me. They're all like, I mean, you let him go, you know that, right? And you're like, yeah, the look on their faces is that disappointed look. The disappointed look they gave me when they were like, you let him go? And we're like, yeah. We're like, I did tell. We're like, look, you're like, didn't you say he wasn't part of the Heike anymore? And you're like, yeah. But then I let him go and I told him he should go back so we could fight. And they're like, what the fuck? Dumbest thing ever. Sorry. I guess it's kind of my fault Noritsune's here to begin with. They're like, yeah, you let him go. And it's like, well, no. It was that I convinced him to go back and fight against me on the opposite side. And they're like, wait, what? The fuck? About that, Lord Spacey. And there's something I'd like to confirm with you before we get started on this operation. Suganobu? You saved Noritsune's life, knowing that it could bring danger to Hiraizumi, and yet you still chose to let him escape. Yes? Needless to say, I was quite surprised. You had made a home in Hiraizumi. You had friends and people you cared about there. I'd have never thought that you would do something like that. I felt the same way, brother. But yet, and that's how badly you wanted him to live. This is where Suganobu pulls a Tomomori and is like, are you like in love with him? And we're like, what? Weird. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Just a little bit. Listen, I'm really sorry for the trouble I caused you and all the people in Hiraizumi. I mean, the worst part is like, he wasn't part of the Heike, though, and I didn't want him to die, and they're like, he's part of the Heike now, and you're like, yeah, that's because when I let him go, I told him to go back. I mean, for fuck's sake, we defended him, and we were like, the Heike kicked him out, and everyone was like, he could go back to them, and we're like, no, he wouldn't do that. Then we let him go and absolutely tell him to go do that. It's kind of stupid. No, and there's no need to apologize. Huh? He's right. You've gone into battle and shown your resolve and determination. Our goal's not to blame you. Besides, love makes you do weird shit. I really wish one of them would point it out. We just want to make sure you're ready. Lord Spacey, can you really defeat Noritsune? You're like, wait, you don't think I'm tough enough? And they're like, no, I think you're in love with him. And the upcoming battle will be fierce. As an heir to the Genji name, many soldiers will be targeting you. When the time comes, you'll be able to see Noritsune, the person you rescued, for what he is. As a general of the Heike, will you be able to? Yeah. The person you rescued, the man you love. That's what Suganobu should be. Because he's underlying, I swear to God, that everybody's like, did you save his life because you're into him? Because, like, I don't understand why. What we want to know is if you can really fight him after all that's happened between you two. Yeah. It wasn't just the Sato brothers. Benkei and Shungen also turned their eyes to me. Of all of them, the expression on Shungen's face made my heart ache most. Because he knows. He's like, I know you're a woman and you're in love with him, aren't you? Oh. Well, what do you think, Shauna? Come to think of it, Shungen hadn't mentioned my letting Noritsune go since we left Hiraizumi, because he knows why you did it. We've been together since we were kids. Maybe it was just too difficult for him to confront me. But it's clear now this is something they've all been worried about. I knew at the eve of battle I needed to tell them the truth. Otherwise there would always be trepidation in their minds as they followed me into battle. I'm sorry, everyone, and I'm really grateful for your concern. I'll be fine. Even if I see Noritsune on the battlefield, I can fight. I am Genji, and Noritsune is Heike. We promised that when the time came, we'd fight for our names and our houses. Noritsune lives up to his promises, and if he finds me on the battlefield, he'll give it everything he's got. And so will I. Lord Spacey. So don't worry, everyone. As a member of the Genji clan, I'll fight to the limit. The look on their face is more like, you're gonna fight the man you love to the death? That's so sad. And we're like, wait, what? I feel like we don't know that we're in love with him. I don't think she's realized that yet. If you say so, my lord, I will believe and follow you without hesitation. That's because you're good and simple. Good for you, boy. Yes, I see your determination, Lord Spacey. I see no reason to discuss this any further. We'll do our best in the battlefield, the battle ahead too. Just watch us, Lord Spacey. Shungen, are you still worried about this? I'm fine, I promise. There's something connecting the two of you, even though you're enemies. See, Shungen knows. I feel like Suganobu kind of knew. Was kind of like, you let him go. And then they're like, are you sure you're going to be... Like, because I feel like Suganobu was kind of getting to that. Like, are you sure you're going to be able to fight him? Because I feel like maybe you're in love with him. But he didn't really say it. He was just like, you know, letting that underlying thing go. But, like, Shungen absolutely is like, you're fucking in love with him. What? Yoshinaka summoned you to attend a council of war. If you have any vassals' wisdom... You're to bring them as well. All right, I'll be right there. I understand how determined you are, Shauna, and I'll be here to protect you. Right. Shungen, Suganobu, you two come with me. I know, I love the fact that he pointed it out. Shungen's like, there's something connecting you two, and we're like, huh? And then we're gonna be in an epic battle with him and stare and be like, oh my god, Shungen is right, I am in love with you, and he's gonna be like, oh, that's what Tomomori told me. Oh dear god. Anyway, curious how this is all gonna work out, but we're getting there because we're in chapter 9 now, so we only have a few more chapters to go in his route to see what happens. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.